When you get ready for a day's work, what's that like? For me, it's this sound. It's gotta change a little bit, but gotta make sure that you got some stuff. So we got one of these China junk RCs in there. We got that thing, which don't be confused, that's not a China junk. Even though it is made in China, it's definitely not a junk RC. This is the Arrma Outcast V2, and that is a brand new release. That's a brand new release from Hosim. But we ain't done yet. My most favorite truck, besides Big Black, is that right there. The Hobao Hyper MTX. That thing absolutely crushes it. For my type of driver, do you know what I'm saying? The turbo whistle that Big Black does, kind of like a factory stock. I can't even say it's factory stock, man. So it does have a factory Granite turbo, but I can't remember the company that I got the turbo from. But whoever it is, it does have what's called a Wicked Wheel 2 installed. Big Black is suffering kind of a couple of issues. Gonna kind of try and square those away because this is an absolute beautiful truck. I mean, when you walk up to it, man, sometimes that's what it's all about. When you get the scope of Big Black and what Big Black looks like, yes, New England has definitely had its way, but it's still a good truck. Do kind of go into this with some high hopes here. So you can see the green lights flashing. Button is right here on the side. I like that. Press and hold. Alright, so there's no third channel switch. Light bar instantly turns on. Ooh, that sounds way different. Yeah, you can definitely tell. Bigger tires. Oh, it sounds way different. It's on 2S. That's not too bad, man. Showing it doing a wheelie. We'll have to see if that actually happens. Definitely does a wheelie, wow. I was joking too. So let's try that button there. Nope, I don't know what that, oh, wait a minute. That limits the steering. So that's a dual rate for the steering, that's what that is. So FR trim must be forward reverse trim. No. FR trim is the speed. Okay. I'm surprised it does a wheelie, dude. Whoa. Ah, it's got that weird. It goes faster than I thought it was gonna. Whoa! Whoa! It's got no delay going like from reverse into forward. Look at that wheelie. Wow, it does a rolling wheelie. Holy smokes, dude. I'm gonna have to see if it does a wheelie out in the front. Almost doubles back on itself. Steering trim is just a little off, but I must have messed with that. Tires are way better. Diffs out quick. Oh my God, dude. Close. Real close to being able to, self-right it. Not self-right, you know what I mean. Oh, crap. Wow. It will ride a wheelie. It's got like an automatic brake. Why is it flashing like it's not connected? See that? Watch. Huh. That's the steering, that's cranked, that's cranked. Seems like it'll probably ride a wheelie. It's got a weird takeoff. It's got like a soft start, but you can bypass it. Give it a full trigger pull, bump it off, and then full trigger pull it again. Oh. It's got a weird brake. Oh! Oh! Nailed that rock, dude. Yeah, I don't know. So I just wanted to come out here in the sunlight. I'm inside right now, I'm eating a sandwich. So I figured it wasn't good manners. I didn't think it was good manners to stuff my face with a sandwich while I'm talking to you guys. But you know what? Screw the manners. So anyways, I'm trying to see if I could show you within the video. Keep doing like these little slow-mos and a couple of the zoom ins. The crash zoom in, that was different just because I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you the thing hitting the rock. But it's doing some weird like brake thing, like an ESC kind of like freak out issue. I've come across this before with some of these cheap China junk RCs, is that the ESC, like for some weird reason, will do like a pause, like jamming on the brakes. Like let's just say like you're, you know, going down the road 30-40 miles an hour in your vehicle, in your real vehicle, and then just out of nowhere, like an animal darts out in the road. What do? You jam on the brake, right? But let's just say you jam on the brake, but then there's a Mack truck behind you. So you jam on the brake just enough for the animal to make it across, and then you jack it back onto the accelerator. That's what this is like. It's doing just this weird thing, and I don't think it's me, meaning I'm obviously giving it full trigger, and I think I'm letting off of the trigger to then give it another blast or something, and it's seeming like it's jamming on the brakes or jacking on the brakes, man. So yeah, hopefully I can show in the video what it's doing. I'm also in contact right now with Hosim, talking about this RC. I gotta tell you right now, trying to talk to these people from Hosim, they're a bunch of idiots. They just, maybe it's translation, and maybe I shouldn't have said what I just said, bunch of idiots, but it gets to that like frustration level when you're trying to explain to somebody in a damn paragraph what the deal is with the RC car, and they come back with these idiotic video responses of how to properly function the trigger. Makes me want to take the RC, box it up, and send it through the sky. Kim Jong-un or whatever that, send it on one of his rockets. I'm just, man, what the heck? I just don't get it. I think I'm going to be saying stuff more often that probably displeases people. But you know what? That's all right. Because I don't need to do things to please people. Well, I mean, I do. Hopefully I'm pleasing you guys with the video content. That's all that matters here. The only thing that matters is having fun. I am going to have some fun with this RC though, I tell you. I am going to have some fun with this thing. I am going to put a beat down on this X08. What are you doing today? Back to the show. Man, what a show it is. Does go pretty good, man. Steering is still a little off. Does have the weird throttle thing. So at certain points when you let off the throttle, the brake engages. The automatic brake, I don't think I'm a fan of. Keep wanting to try this, because this is obviously my blade. Keep wanting to always try to see if I can get it to kind of, it's just like too much of an edge. Maybe if I go like this. No way. You kidding me? I've always wanted to try that, and it just did it exactly how I was hoping it would do it. That's pretty crazy. Try it again. Nope. Try it again. Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. There's your backflip. Oh, that's it. I noticed that the front light was flashing. So that must be low cut. Definitely gonna have to get a speed test. Definitely gonna have to get a speed test with this thing. So I've got the what's that? Oh, what's doing that? The truck is doing it. So the truck is making a noise. I'm gonna check it for heat. Body pin stayed in. That's a surprise. Motor's on fire. Ooh. Okay. Motor's on fire, man. Yeah. It's kind of rough. Let's turn it back on. So, let's throw the body back on. See what happens. See how long. Just see how long it'll last. Whether if it was really like a low cut or what was going on. Or if it was heat. ESC is melting down or something. Yeah, it's definitely a battery. It's low cut. There it goes, flashing again. Yeah, that's it. That's like permanent low cut. Look at that. That's really dead. All right, pretty much do feel that that's a low cut. You can hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. And the body right here. Now I'm pretty sure that the remote doesn't have anything. It's funny, the light was screaming the whole time. It's not screaming. The light was flashing the entire time on this thing, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Those are actually brand new batteries, so it shouldn't be that. So I am going to get the GPS on here just to see what we got for a max speed. The ESC has got that thing where, like I was saying, it's a certain scenario where you full trigger and like if you let off the trigger, I think, too fast, like it detects like a slight bit of reverse. So maybe rebinding it or something, like, you know, doing that thing, making sure the settings are all where they should be, and then seeing what happens then. Yeah, so anyways, it's RC Guy Garage. I'm out here with the Hosim Race, Hosim Onslaught, Superpower, whatever the heck they want to call this. The plastic's already coming off of the body, which is fine. I usually leave it on there just to kind of keep it nice. If you're going to drive it in pavement, just keep in mind you are going to shred this body up pretty bad. So far, it's taken some impacts all right, man. I'm really surprised. The back tail piece, you're going to want to go ahead and probably put something on this, because if you're running on pavement and you end up upside down, probably going to want to put something here just to protect this. And they should start doing stuff like that themselves, so... But that's why I was saying I leave the plastic on there. The thing does have enough power. So like jokingly in the manual, I said, let's see if it could do a wheelie, or we'll see about that, or something like that. Does do a wheelie. It's an odd kind of wheelie though. It's like you give it the juice and it won't do it like right off. If you almost like double tap it, then all of a sudden it's like full power. Like maybe it bypasses the soft start. So soft start on these things are to protect the components, but what I didn't like is I didn't like that weirdness of how the brake is automatically on, and there's got to be a way to kind of... See that? Watch. Huh. Gotta be a way to kind of get rid of that, because having the brake kind of be like on just doesn't seem like a thing that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you want it to coast. You want to tap the brake and let it coast. This isn't allowing that to do that. At the $250 price range, my honest opinion is you're out of your damn mind. At the $200 price range, my honest opinion is you're out of your damn mind. At the price range that this vehicle is online with Amazon, it's actually not even this vehicle. It's not even this vehicle. It's the other one, but with this vehicle's upgrades. So see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure like what they're thinking on some of this stuff. But that 250 bucks? Nah, man. No. Now your money's better served somewhere else. At the 200 bucks, dude, that's totally up to you. At the 170 bucks, that's borderline, might not be that bad if the ESC issue that I'm experiencing could be like deleted or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and send them a message and just see where we're going with that, because the couple of concerns that I have about that, foolishness with the auto brake. It's like brake hold. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's brake hold. You know some of these cars have that auto brake hold. What do they call it? Like hill descent, or not hill descent. This has hill descent mode. So this has hill descent mode, but it's got some weird auto brake. I just call it auto brake, man. So anyways, I'm just out having some smiles for not so many miles, but look at that grass, man. Grass is coming in nice and green. Yeah, RC stuff, man, it's fun. You just got to figure out, is this particular RC the right RC for you? The next video is going to be all about getting some speed, doing some jumps, and going to go ahead and throw it on 3S. We'll see what it does on 3S. Maybe on 3S that weird ESC auto brake will be better. The only thing I didn't like is I didn't like the fact that the motor was on fire. Not literal fire, but you know what I mean. Damn thing was pretty warm. Probably not warm enough to destroy it or self-destruct it, but on 3S, I could definitely see that that is going to be an issue. So what 3S pack are they thinking about running? Because the only 3S pack that I got that will fit in this thing and that makes really any sense is a 120C pack. But it's only 1300 milliamps. So that's literally just to do a couple speed runs with it. Maybe take it out to the backyard track, do a couple reps. Maybe take it over to the jump spot. I haven't been over to the jump spot in a long time. Maybe I need to start taking some RC cars back over to the jump spot. So anyways, it's RC Guy Garage. I'm out, just having some fun. What are you doing? When you get the scope of Big Black and what Big Black looks like, yes, New England has definitely had its way, but it's still a good truck.